Last time, Suho was confronted with a terrifying red-named enemy, but instead of backing down, he made the courageous choice to fight, all for the sake of becoming stronger and finding his parents. The stakes are high, and I'm excited to see how Suho handles this intense challenge. Stick around, because together, we'll witness Suho's next move in this thrilling journey. In this intense chapter, the stakes are higher than ever, as Suho faces one of his most challenging battles yet. The tension builds as we open with Baru's reflective thoughts on Suho's journey so far. The scene shifts as Suho prepares to face the Fawn Monarch. The tension is palpable as Baru urgently advises, his true form is a sword. If you cut off his arm, he'll lose his connection to the host and won't be able to move anymore. Suho, always quick to adapt, calmly replies, I see. What follows is a fast-paced, exhilarating exchange of blows between Suho's Shadow Wolf and the Fawn Monarch, with Suho thinking, wow. If I use some mana, they just get back up. This realization brings a slight advantage, as Suho learns more about the capabilities of his shadow soldiers. Baru takes this moment to explain further, these are the basics of shadow soldiers. As long as you have mana, you can recover them forever. How do you like the power of shadow soldiers? But Suho, still adjusting to his newfound abilities, seems to miss a crucial detail, asking, the what of shadow soldiers? Baru, suddenly nervous, stammers, this is because the young monarch's mana is still weak. Here we see a glimpse of Suho's growth, as he continues to discover the depth of his powers, even under pressure. Suddenly, the C-rank hunter, possessed by the Fawn Monarch, challenges Suho, how can an insignificant creature like you wield the Shadow Monarch's power? Suho, unfazed, remarks in surprise, whoa, it's talking. Baru, incensed by the insult, exclaims, how dare you call the bloodline of the Shadow Monarch an insignificant creature? The possessed hunter's response reveals his understanding of the situation, the Shadow Monarch's bloodline. To think I'd meet you here, the nemesis of the Monarch of Fawn. The tension escalates as the possessed hunter charges at Suho, setting the stage for an epic confrontation. As the battle rages on, Suho tries to gain an upper hand by throwing arrows and knives, but the Fawn Monarch dodges each one with ease. Suho, impressed but not discouraged, thinks to himself, as expected, a red name, you handled that pretty easily. But this only strengthens his resolve, then I'll win with sheer volume. Meanwhile, Baru is analyzing the situation, thinking, this is the ruler's authority he's been using since he was a baby. However, the goblin weapon, in one blow. If he does this, then there's no way to block. If he gets hit just once, then it's over. Baru's concern highlights the gravity of the situation, as the odds seem to be stacked against Suho. The possessed hunter, confident in his strength, taunts Suho, are you just going to run like a coward? You must be a coward who hides not only behind the shadow soldiers but also the Shadow Monarch. These words hit a nerve, as Suho, visibly frustrated, mutters, you shouldn't talk about someone's parents like that. Suho's internal struggle becomes apparent as he thinks, even if he runs his mouth like that, I have no confidence in getting closer. Damn, if only I had more strength. This moment of doubt is quickly followed by a question to Baru. Baru, I have a question. If my restrictions were lifted, why doesn't my strength return while I'm climbing the tower? Baru, ever the guide, explains, your strength was restricted when you were a baby. You can think of it as having recovered the talent you had at that time. If your power was fully realized, you might be able to fight against even Iterum properly. The conversation shifts to a deeper understanding of the tower's purpose, with Baru elaborating, but that place isn't dreams or reality. It's a test to determine whether you can handle your talent. the enhancement of your body was going to disappear regardless of your success with the test. Suho, realizing the truth, responds, "Then it really is just a game." But Baru is quick to remind him, "Your experiences in the tower are not meaningless. Please remember the fighting spirit and senses you had." This insight into the tower's true nature adds a new layer of complexity to the challenges Suho faces. Suho, deep in thought, reflects on his time in the tower. "I can definitely remember the senses. I mainly fought with a brawling style in the tower. The memory of those battles brings back a crucial detail. If I just had a gauntlet like back then." This leads to a flashback of Baru's earlier words, "These are the basics of shadow soldiers. As long as you have mana, you can recover them forever." With a newfound clarity, Suho muses, "Now that I think about it, Baru can change his form however he wants." Baru, sensing Suho's determination, simply says, "Young monarch." Suho, with a plan forming in his mind, commands, "In that case, arise." As Suho's command echoes, the possessed Sirank hunter scoffs, "Scheming again. Haven't you learned that those tricks don't work on me? If you haven't, I'll just cut you down." But Suho is ready. Having formed Shadow Gauntlet around his hands, he blocks the attack with ease. Steel-fanged Leakin. "It's deserving of its name," he remarks. As a notification pops up, Shadow Steel-fanged Leakin Level 1. Form Change Gauntlet. The significance of this moment isn't lost. As another notification reads, Skill, Shadow Extraction has leveled up. Skill, Shadow Extraction Level 2 Form Change. Shadow's Authority, no mana needed, can change the form of shadow soldiers. With renewed confidence, Suho declares, "With this, I can get a lot closer." The battle reaches a fever pitch as Suho and the Fang monarch clash with a ferocity that shakes the very ground beneath them. Baru, watching in awe, thinks, "Oh my god, he's using shadow soldiers as a weapon." The Shadow Monarch, who has transcended levels, is at the point where he can use shadows as freely as he wants. But the young monarch is just now learning how to use the shadow's authority, essentially at the stage of an ant larva. Yet, without any guidance, he's discovered the next level of the shadow's authority by himself. The battle sense he's shown so far. His aptitude for ruler's authority. Even his method of using shadow's authority. Oh monarch! The young monarch is a true prodigy. This revelation cements Suho's potential, not just as a fighter, but as a true heir to the Shadow Monarch's legacy. What an incredible chapter! Suho's growth and determination continue to impress as he masters new abilities and faces formidable foes. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on Suho's journey. Your support means a lot and keeps us going. Until next time, stay tuned for more thrilling adventures.